When we're loading or unloading EWPs, some of the things that we should take into consideration are things like overhead power lines is a big one. When we turn up the site, often the truck delivering it is outside of the site, so we may have overhead power lines. Weather conditions, which can affect visibility on site as well, and also too the slipperiness of the conditions on site. Lighting, a lot of times delivery happens first thing in the morning, so there may be limited light. Traffic, obviously too, the time of morning or the busyness of the road or wherever it is on that site where it's being delivered to can affect delivery. Collisions with moving vehicles is another one. So obviously we don't want, if we're delivering a machine to a construction site, maybe on the corner, we've got vehicles coming around corner which may be out of eye line or out of sight for the person that is delivering. Crush hazards, and then also too we've got ground support too, which can be another condition obviously too when we get off. We're on the nature strip or we're on the side of the construction site where we do not know what the ground conditions may be like. Transport operator for an EWP should be trained in the EWP so that they're able to use the machine safely and operate it safely on and off the truck or the delivery bed, if you like. They should also be trained in the restraint for the EWP so that it can be restrained on the truck appropriately. A person delivering that EWP should also be trained in how to inspect the hold down equipment, make sure that it is in good condition. They should also be trained in the manufacturer's instructions for the machine and in how to use and the emergency procedures with that machine as well. I think anytime anyone operates an EWP, as we're saying, we talk about there should always be another person available when someone is using that EWP, just to check to make sure that emergency procedures can be implemented if need be. And again, that goes for delivery of the machine as well. There's really no difference because we've still got to operate that machine to get it on and off that vehicle. When EWPs are being delivered or collected, there's certain things obviously that we should be thinking about and should be putting in place. There's going to be things like traffic management, which may need to be put in place on major roads or anywhere where there is traffic coming through. Exclusion zones, obviously, for persons walking past on footpaths or similar. We also should look at the lighting. As I said, it could be early in the morning, so maybe we need to light the area up, or late at night if it's been picked up in the evening, that light up that area to make sure that the travel path is clear and lit. We also should make sure that that travel path is clear of any obstructions and that we can get through to the destination that we need to get through. Also too, we want to make sure that the operator has plenty of lighting of the controls as well, which is probably another important thing. If lighting is, we may be able to light up the path, but we also need that operator to be able to see what he's doing as well. Also, from a delivery and a pickup point of view too, we should also be looking at things like making sure that PPE is worn. And we talk about the lighting around some of these situations or in the morning or in the evening. So high vis obviously is important too, so that people can be seen. If it is a boom type EWP, harnesses, we are still operating the machine, so there is that requirement for the harness to be used, even though we are just picking it up and dropping it off. The other thing that we should be looking for too is, if possible, is that we have availability of remote control controls, so that the person actually doesn't have to be maybe in the machine, or not necessarily using the ground controls either. They can actually be doing it from the ground, away from the EWP or the piece of plant that is being delivered or dropped off or picked up.